Hey guys.
Hi.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in and talk to us. So can you start off by telling us your names?
So I'm Jared.
I'm Marissa.
I'm Q.
Q. What's Q stand for?
What's your full name?
Quentin.
Good
Quentin.
job.
All right. How old are you, Q?
5.
5 years old. Now, how long have you been training here at Leading Edge now? Do you know?
8 months.
8 months. So you were like 8 months younger than you are now? That's awesome. Okay. So before you guys came here to Leading Edge, did you guys try any other schools or check any other places out?
We did not. I did a lot of research, and everywhere we saw that Leading Edge was highly rated. The staff's very nice, everything. So, I mean, we immediately went with Leading Edge. We didn't try
And
anywhere
I had a
else.
coworker that trained here as well as a kid, so I was like, hey, and he's still in jiu-jitsu
He's still in it,
nowadays,
so-
so we were like, hey, it's a great place to start, so that's when we came here first.
Fantastic. That's great to hear. So, Q, do you remember your very first class?
I think that was probably
8 months ago?
yeah. I really think that was November.
No, it's
Okay.
June.
So what was it like? Were you scared? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you all the above?
I was a little nervous, but not too nervous.
Okay. And how did you feel after you took that first class?
I actually felt more confident.
You did. That's great to hear. Good. So was this your idea, Q, or mom and dad's?
My idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you want to do martial arts?
It's just because I've been fighting for a long time, and I really want to know how you guys fighted.
Okay. Good.
I guess.
Good answer.
And
that was this one.
Oh. Once he decided he wanted to do this and you guys clearly supported it, what did you want to see? What were you looking for most out of martial art training?
So I'll start for me. The biggest thing is just discipline. Obviously, Q has a big personality. He can, in moments, he would be really good at listening, but sometimes had a little trouble just controlling in the right environments to know, hey, is it time to be goofy? Is it time to be serious? And for me, martial arts comes with discipline, and that was like the biggest thing I wanted to see because I came from helping him coaching the T-ball where they did pretty good, but all the kids kind of struggle with just following directions and kind of having that discipline in the moment. So for me, that's what I was looking for, and then added on flexibility, athleticism, and something that I didn't get to do. So I was just excited for him to try, and like I said, it was his idea. It was either this or fencing. So we're lucky fencing. You had to be a little older. So
Wow, two different spectrums. Wow.
Two different
Good.
spectrums.
How do you feel about discipline, Q?
I really think I feel very good because I'm learning how to be good at school, here, everywhere. I love discipline.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Finally.
So now that you've been training with us at Leading Edge for 8 months, what do you feel you've gotten the most out of your training, Q? And how do you feel that you've improved the most? You know, in martial arts or in general, in school and everything. How do you think your training has helped you the most so far?
I just really like the fighting and stuff.
Okay, you like to fight stuff. That's okay. And Mom and Dad, what improvements have you noticed the most since he's been doing this for 8 months now?
It is night and day. He's with discipline, with like knowing when to be serious. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's
more
just
the impact is from our
behaviors.
friends and family that were around because Q always, we'll say Q is the life of the party. He's always, people love his energy, his hair, but there'll be times where like, oh, he's a little wild child, but that hair gets a little crazy. But now seeing their view of him, like, wow, we've really seen a change in Q. Like, you can just, his calmness, and then when he's having a good time, he's still the same Q. It's not taken away from his personality, but it's just made him a little more focused, like I said, that discipline. But like for us, we would see it in moments where it's like, hey, we know you're a smart kid, we know you can do this. But when our friends and family notice it, that was a big thing for me where sometimes you think they're a little harsh on your own kids, so you get a little defensive, but when they're giving the positive remarks, nothing better. And that's where I've been an advocate, try to send as many people as possible because our day-to-day has gone better, but just for him, being with friends and family, gets a little bit more of that leeway to be himself, but know, like, because he can rein it back in.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Good. Well, Q, what do you enjoy the most about coming to class? What do you like about it here most?
The discipline and when we learn new tricks and old tricks.
Okay, cool. You like the moves and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. And how do you feel about the people here, the community, like your classmates, your instructors? How does that make you feel?
Really, really happy because I don't really like I'm just all alone.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you like being with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And all the friends you've made?
You made a lot of friends here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good. And how do you guys feel about the community, the atmosphere, welcoming, whatever?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, everybody's been welcoming. Everybody is kind, sweet, regardless of. I mean, even when we first started, we would ask questions, and immediately a black belt parent, would say, "This is how it goes. This is when you'll start doing this." Everyone was always kind, and I mean, we're meeting people that we would have never met anywhere else, and have made such connections with.
That's great.
Yeah.
And for me, speaking as I don't get to come to all the practices and all the sessions, but when I get to come and I see him hanging out with new friends, hey, can they come to our house? Can we do this? And then seeing my wife being able to share Christmas gifts with people that she sees here. So she's been able to create her own little village here as well. And then coming from our first year doing T-ball, no parents really were involved outside of that 1 hour practice. So seeing here the events that we do, we like I said, we have our own village, and it's been just nice to add to that because we moved around a bunch, so it's nice to have a little home.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. And Q, how do the instructors make you feel?
Very, very happy because they teach very, very good and teach all the moves. Like,
Yeah.
Are they nice to you?
and stuff.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Are they helpful?
Mm-hmm.
So you said you did a lot of research and you checked around about a lot of schools. What did you see from what you've heard from friends that are at other places, or what you read about online and what you've experienced? What sets Leading Edge apart to you?
The lack of turnover. A lot of reviews with a lot of places we saw. They didn't like how much it was, or you could only train for a certain amount of days. With Leading Edge, you can, as you know, come every day if our child wants to come every day. With other schools, I won't name drop, you had to pay per class, and there was a huge turnover rate because it just wasn't as friendly. Like, it was very
Transactional.
Transactional is the word I'm looking for. I saw that with a lot of studios in the area.
Wow. Okay. And let's see where we are. What would you say to someone who's considering trying Leading Edge but is nervous or hesitant to get started? Whether they're nervous of trying something new, whether they're nervous of trying martial arts, what would you say to one of your friends, Q, if they were thinking about coming to Leading Edge?
How do we get Liam to start?
We asked him, and then soon it's just like the parents decided to come and stuff, join me because I'm his friend and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You told him how fun it was.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Because you really gotta go say stuff very loud,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people like to scream. And fight, so.
You told him about confidence, building confidence.
Yes, just go, Kia, Kia, like very loud.
Good. So you were talking to your friend Liam about getting started, and obviously you guys were talking to his parents. So what would you say to parents like Liam's parents or another family that was considering it but really a little hesitant, not sure how to get started or if they were ready to get started?
For me, I'm like, you have nothing to lose because that first class, you come, you see if you like it. If you don't, no harm, no foul. Where you only can gain from this, and I think I come from playing a lot of sports growing up, so I think the benefits as far as the athletic side is there, but just like creating good kids these nowadays. So I think having a little bit of old school feel here, I think you're gonna get that. You're gonna give your kid a chance to become themselves, be more athletic, flexible, and also just be confident and have more friends. And I think nowadays it's hard for kids to gain friends. A lot of COVID babies, so it's a little different. So I'm like, the only thing you're wasting is your time. Take your time. You're not gonna be disappointed. But if you don't like it, no harm, no foul. So that's what I would tell them. Hey, just take your time and see what worse could happen.
Great.
And you give the opportunity to have classes that don't cost them anything. And that's exactly what we did. So it's not going to hurt you to come in, see if he likes it. He's going to. And then you can decide after the fact. After you get questions, you ask the questions.
Why not? That's how I would just say, why not? There's nothing to be that bad about it. So everything's positive. So I'd be like, just why not?
Especially when they're asking to do it. It makes it a lot easier when they want to do it and they're asking over and over again.
Good. And Q, do you play any other sports right now?
No, but I don't play sports right now. I only do this one. But last year I did do T-ball.
Okay,
because
good.
T-ball is very fun.
Well, at Leading Edge Martial Arts, we're big supporters, and we believe kids should dabble in sports and have martial arts kind of as a staple. But occasionally we run into those parents that are like, well, we only have time for one activity, or we're overloaded. We have flag football 4 seasons a year, and we have this and this and this. If we're talking to another parent deciding between a sport and doing martial arts, what would be your reason for saying, hey, you're going to get a little bit more out of martial art training than
Simply, your kids are going to gain life skills earlier than what they would in a different atmosphere. Can you learn lessons in sports, but it happens a little bit more when you're older, when you can kind of be more cognizant of what's being going on, the winning, the losing. But here, it doesn't matter their age, 4, 5 to 15-year-olds, they all can learn and how to have good personality traits, how to handle themselves in any situation. And at the end, they can take care of themselves, because eventually they got to take care of themselves. They're just learning life skills quicker than in a different way than they would any other way. And just the organization factor of it, they're all on the same page. It's not chaos, it's organized, so they're learning discipline with that, organization, but at the end of the day, those life skills that are going to make them good human beings, and that's what we want.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Love it. I love it. So do you have any last words of advice or encouragement or anything you want to add to this that you want to mention about Leading Edge or anything at all?
You got anything, kid?
I really want to do football.
Edit that out. Cut the cameras.
We're going to cut the cameras. Edit. Zip that kid's lips. All right, Q. So I appreciate you being in here. I appreciate you guys taking the time and saying so many kind words about Leading Edge Martial Arts. There is no higher form of flattery to an instructor than parents and students that speak highly about us and bring others to the school. Q, you were awesome in here, and I've loved watching you grow. I remember when you first started, one of the biggest things was teaching you when to talk and when not to talk, and you've gotten so much better at that, and I'm so proud of you for that. Q, there's one last thing I want from you. Can you stand up and show me that jump side kick we were just doing in the lobby? Go ahead. Give me a good one with a big ki. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, buddy. Thank you guys so much. You were awesome.
Of course.